This is nScreenNoise. My name is Colin Dixon, founder and chief analyst at nScreenMedia, and today is May 13th, 2021. Are we spending too much of our entertainment dollars on pay TV versus SVOD for the viewing time each delivers? Well, this is a question that I asked myself looking at DEG numbers which were released today for Q1 2020. Now, a while ago, I took a look back in January. Actually, I took a look at Roku's claim that it isn't getting its fair share of ad dollars based on the amount of viewing it delivers and the groups that it is reaching. And you can read that on the nScreenMedia website. Just come and look for this article and you can take a look at my conclusions. But broadly, my conclusion was I couldn't find evidence that there was a big imbalance in spending versus what television is apparently delivering. So the question is, are SVOD services getting their fair share of our entertainment dollars versus pay TV based on the viewing time that each delivers? So anyway, I took a look at this and basing my numbers off of Nielsen's Q3 2020, let's take a look at the time spent with each. Well, Nielsen says that the average American spends about 3 times longer watching live plus time shifted TV versus how long they spend with connected TV. That's about 3 hours and 41 minutes a day with live plus time shifted, and about 1 hour and 5 minutes with connected TV. So that's about 3.4 times the viewing on traditional TV versus our SVOD services and our connected TV viewing. Now, this is quite a big change from just a couple of years ago, Q3 2018. It was 4 hours and 13 minutes for traditional TV and 47 minutes for CTV. That's about 17% of the time on CTV back in 2018. So big changes over time. But I got to say, if you are a home that does stream CTV, stream to your connected television, 40% of your time is spent streaming. So the equation might be a little bit different for specific homes. But anyway, we're looking at the averages today. So how much do we spend on HomeNet home entertainment? Well, according to DEG, we spent about $7.4 billion in Q4 2020, and it's been about that level for a while. Actually, in the Q1 numbers for 2021, DEG says it was about $7.8 billion. What do they include there? Well, they include SVOD spending, disc rentals and sales, and digital rentals and sales for video. So that's what's included. Now, SVOD, as you can see from the diagram, is by far the biggest part. In fact, we spend more than twice as much of our money on SVOD than all the other categories that DEG tracks put together. But there is one thing that is not included in DEG numbers, and that is spending on the traditional big bundle. On pay TV like Comcast Xfinity and DirecTV, and on virtual MVPDs like Hulu Live, YouTube TV and Sling TV. So how much do we spend on traditional pay TV? Well, in Q4 2020, there were about 77 million cable, satellite and telco TV homes. And I count about 11.5 million virtual MVPD homes. Now, the cable homes, they're spending about $88.60 a month for service. And the virtual MVPDs, about $57 a month for their service. So, cranking those numbers, that means we spent $21.3 billion on cable, satellite and telco TV in Q4 and $2 billion on virtual MVPDs in Q4 for a grand total of about $23 billion. So let's look at big bundle spending versus SVOD spending. So spending on home entertainment in Q4 2020 then, including pay TV, was about $31.3 billion, of which $23 billion went to the big bundle and $5.6 billion to SVOD. That's about 74.5% to the big bundle versus 18% to SVOD. In other words, we pay about 4 times as much for the big bundle as SVOD. but it delivers about 3 times as much viewing. So certainly my calculations do show an imbalance, but I bet you're surprised that there isn't that much of an imbalance. There isn't as much of an imbalance as we might think, particularly when you bear in mind that CTV viewing also includes free ad supported, although I got a feeling in Q3, Q4 that wasn't as big a share as it is now and will be going forward. But ad-free viewing is a subject for another day. This has been Colin Dixon with nScreenMedia. We'll see you again next time.